Okay. Gyro to Andy's. Finish this, we'll head up.
Alright, I'm back. Let me read what I was telling you. Alright. In the world of Division 2, Washington, D.C. is depicted 7 months after the outbreak of green poison,
Yes.
also known as the dollar flu.
Yes.
This means the game takes place in summer 2016, a significant time lapse after the winter setting of the first game, which saw the initial outbreak in New York.
Yes.
The time gap explains the changes seen in Washington compared to more recently affected New York. Affected New York. Significant overgrowth of vegetation, which I talked about in the first episode.
Okay.
Established fractions and settlements. The urgency restore order.
Yes.
So basically, let's see.
I'm not wrong, because the guy was saying the country died 7 months ago. Meaning, 7 months ago, when the virus broke out in New York, the country had entered the apocalypse. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Yeah.
Meaning that's what I'm trying to explain to you. And that's where you were saying, no, he's talking about 7 months in New York, in Washington, D.C.
After in New York. Well, it doesn't make sense.
That's what I
Why
said.
the guy
That's not what you said on video, man, dude. And that's why I was trying to explain to you. Really think no one would know about the virus?
Everyone, yeah.
New York
Where would have known? Yeah, New York would have. Okay. This means this game takes place in summer 2016, a significant time lapse after the winter setting of the first game, which saw the initial outbreak. You're getting confused. I said New York, it happened longer than 7 months, because New York was so destroyed.
Yes.
Compared to compared to Washington. That's what I was talking about. You're talking, no, it has been 7 months. In New York, it happened in New York. I know it's in New York. I'm saying the time lapse.
Yes.
New York was so destroyed, had people burning cars.
Because New York City is a cluster, dude. Don't you understand? Yeah. New York always has riots. What does the city look like after one riot?
And that's what you just you just became a hypocrite. You just said don't use real world events or don't use real world logic about New York.
Oh, what do you mean? That's why you're using real world logic. What are you talking about?
Why are you assuming New York being a riot? You told me don't look at it as a real world perspective.
When did I say that?
You just said on video.
No, I didn't. When did I say that? When did I say that?
You said that before we got into
I just said in a real world perspective. Who are you talking? Who would not know about the infection if it's all being streamed on camera on video?
Yeah. Well, clearly it wasn't because you were finding footage of this stuff.
Because you got phones, you got TV reports, you got everything, my guy. There's no way we don't know about that.
Going back to the main thing, Washington, D.C. is depicted 7 months after the outbreak of green poison. Yes. When was green poison? Was green poison in New York?
New York.
That I'm correcting. I told you, D.C. is 7 months after.
Okay, yeah.
It's D.C. It's not D.C. D.C. is 7 months after. Because New York is so damaged. There's no way it's talking about 7 months after New York.
Oh my god, dude! It's not 7 months after. Okay, no. I'm thinking. Okay, the initial outbreak, meaning everything was happening in D.C. at the same time. This is so basically. Let's put the timelines together. So you draw New York on top, and then you draw D.C. at the bottom. All right, 2 lines. From what we know, we arrive in the second week, so that's where our cutoff point is. And then let's say we stuck around for, based on how many days we spent in game, about a month. That's where we make another cutoff. And now, from the initial outbreak, 7 months in DC, from the initial outbreak in New York. We draw the timeline from there.
All right, let me go to...
Now we're back to where we are, because guess what? Our character, the character we're playing, is supposed to be the same character, if I recall correctly, who came from New York. That's why Aaron Keener keeps insulting us.
Maybe.
Because we're the same character. We're coming in from New York. In fact, that's where we arrived. We arrived at the park, going towards the monument, meaning we came through the bottom from New York. We marched all the way from all these regions to get here to the stupid little roundabout gypsy park of trash cans.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
I'm just saying, Washington, D.C. is a 7 months.
Yes.
New York outbreak was in 2015.
They're saying 7 months because that's... Okay. Again, this is time-wise. Outbreak. The outbreak happened in New York. The outbreak spread. The outbreak could not be contained. So, it happened. So, meaning time events are the same thing.
Washington got it. Washington, D.C. got hit in 2016 with the dollar flu, otherwise known as the outbreak green poison. Bro, 7 months after New York.
Bro, in the second game, we were talking about the president going missing. In the first game, we were talking about the president going missing. And the president dying to dollar flu. There's one president right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's President Ellis. All right? President Ellis was not the president. President Waller was the president. He's dead. President Waller's dead. President Waller died in the first game.
Yeah, I'm sending you some things to read.
I just explained to you, Okay, what do you... Okay, what did you say? In the world of Division 2, it depicts a 7-month outbreak. Okay. It depicts the 7 months after outbreak of the green poison, also known as the dollar flu. This means the game takes place in the summer of 2016. Is your game this from Reddit?
No.
Okay. Summer of 2016, a significant time lapse after the winter setting of the first game, which saw the initial outbreak in New York City. This time gap explains the changes seen in Washington, D.C. compared to more recent effects in New York. You'll notice. Okay, so we haven't gone to New York in the first game.
This is what I'm saying. Now, so maybe, the bomb is first.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to explain something. So I bet it's better. It's different now.
Maybe it is. We haven't been there yet.
Yeah, we haven't been there yet. But once we go there, we'll see. In Tom Clancy's Division game, the outbreak in New York City occurs in Black Friday, which is December. Which is basically 2015. Christmas. Is set in the future. Like Black Friday is usually on, November, December. Yeah, December. Is set in the future date after the game's initial release in 2015. The specific year is not literally stated in the game, but it's implied to be after 2015. Promotion based on material in the game. 2015 suggests the outbreak happened then, but the game's timeline was later revised.
Probably in the second game for the DLC get revised. Yes. My one is the outbreak started in New York.
Yes. And then it moved out into Washington, D.C. because it couldn't be contained.
Yeah. And that's what I talked about the green poison.
Yes. In fact, it probably didn't hit Washington. It didn't hit Washington, D.C. until probably around maybe the 4th week. That's when it started to emerge. Because Manhattan, when we were arriving, which was the second week, meaning we were coming in the second week. We were this first wave came in on the first week of the virus discovery. Yep. All right. The second week was us, meaning
no way. Yes. It's not second week. There's no way.
Second wave.
Okay. You built that fat wall in a week.
Yes.
Tell me you built that whole zone
dude.
In
you
1
have
week.
no idea how things can get done quickly down in New York.
Yeah, let's see. Time lapse of when the second wave came out. Let's see. There's no way that the second week. No. Yes. There's no way.
You do not know. Because there are stuff. DC have riots. They have built walls in the past. They have built walls in a single 3 hours before. It is insane how fast things can get moved down there. If you have someone capable in charge. That's why Democrats should be removed from office because they cannot keep things contained. They can't control their stuff properly. There's no way.
So it's almost 3 weeks. In Division, the time between the first and second wave is from December 18th to January 6th. This means there's a gap of 19 days before the first wave's activation. That's like, okay.
Okay. So the first wave was activated 19 days after discovery of the virus.
Well, it was the first wave's activation, and the second wave's activation
was based. We were based. The second wave was supposed to be. We're supposed to be the reinforcements for the first wave.
You know, the first division talked about the wall going into the zone.
Yeah, because they built walls around the city after they
Yeah.
couldn't contain the virus, which was probably after they activated the first division, the first wave.
Build in the dark zone walls. Doesn't really state. Based on information provided, the Dark Zone wall construction in the division did not happen instantly. It was part of the government's attempt to contain the dollar flu virus outbreak and took place over a period of time as the situation worsened. December 12th was the first reports of the cleaners.
Yep.
December 17th was the Dark Zone is officially... Okay, so December 17th, the Dark Zone is officially created, and the JTF are in full force.
I'm assuming they revised in this game the original storyline because the fix for the DLC.
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming.
Alright, let's continue.
Okay. So, I'm trying... Basically...
My only thing is, this is more peaceful, no burning cars, hardly any destruction.
Yeah.
It feels like it's just emptied out.
Yeah.
New York was complete, like, burning, hazmat people burning things.
That's why, if you look at all the tunnels, that's where all the cars are, because people were trying to flee. The streets are... DC's not that popular. DC's got a lot of people, but there's not enough cars. People walk in DC. That's the thing you don't understand.
Like, isn't DC small?
Yeah, it's actually very small.
Looking at this map, like,
yeah.
DC
is small. It's a politician area. There are more politicians here than anybody.
Yeah.
Now, DC has a lot of guns. I won't deny that. There's a whole community around them. Alright, so let's head over towards the settlement so we can go towards that control point at the world's end. Alright.
My whole thing is, we start off in 2016, 2015.
Timeline adds up. It's just we're not. You gotta look into it more. You have to look at it prospectively from the moment of the outbreak, which was in the city of New York. Because when the way we look at things is when the virus reached us. That's how you're looking at it. Oh, it's in DC. Like, it reached us here, but that's not where the virus started, and that's not when the initial time.
You already know where it started.
You're assuming that everything is breaking down the moment everything didn't break down the moment the virus became initial and lockdowns came into effect. Because here's the thing: when New York's locking down, everybody across the nation is panicking, probably. Yeah, and then people start hoarding and going in the stores the moment the virus broke out in New York and it became public knowledge. And then after that happened, communities started forming and building around the country. That's the thing you need to understand. It is not hard for people to do this stuff. It is not hard for groups of people to get together real quick and form armies. You're coming into this with the logic of Joe Biden, of the Democrat administration. You can't take on an F-16 with a AR-15. You can't defeat the U.S. U.S. Air Force. You can't win, bro. F-16s cannot protect street corners. They cannot protect streets. They cannot protect buildings. They cannot protect local schools. They cannot protect hospitals. They cannot protect. F-16s cannot protect any local area. They can destroy a local area, but they can't protect it. No, you need boots on the ground to secure the area. And a guy with an M16 or an AR-15 is more powerful than the F-16 because he can control a street corner. He can control a building. He can control anything you want. He can literally stand there, and by him being there, He presents a figure of authority.
Okay. Oh, this solves their whole thing. And Tom Clancy, Division 2, Washington, D.C., was infected with the green poison 27 days after Patient Zero in New York.
See?
After. So it was in the full month. That's what... Now, see, because I'm talking about the propaganda guy. That makes sense. Why the guy would talk about 7 months. Because
Yeah.
DC...
I'm trying to... That's what I said. Because initially it broke out in New York, and then it's made its way up, and it spread. They couldn't contain it.
And I'm talking about, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said 7 months after, because he's talking about when we got it first infected. I was right the whole time. I was talking about Washington. The propaganda guy was talking about 7 months after, or before.
Yes.
He's talking 7 months.
Okay.
That's in Washington. 27 days is not even a full month. It's not a full month. That's what you're not understanding. Why would he talk about New York? Who cares about New York? We don't care about Washington.
Because it probably happened within the same month, time span wise.
I'm being attacked right now.
So then what? So we go to Washington and what? Since after this is 8 months later, and they just saved the president. Like, what? My guy, it's what you just said changes nothing. What I just said, basically. The virus occurred 7 months ago in New York. That's the initial wave of the outbreak. And then it made it here to DC. And now it's 7 months after. Wait, hold on. So, I live in New York. The virus, 7 months ago, it's been 7 months since the outbreak. Okay. I live in DC. It is 7 months since the virus outbreak happened here. Again, the virus was on television. It was being streamed across the globe. Everybody knew about it in New York City. Everybody was probably calling it a pandemic. And couldn't contain it. It couldn't be contained.
Do you not understand? My whole point was the propaganda. Why would he talk about New York when he said 7 months?
Okay.
He's talking about
7
Washington.
months since the outbreak. He said,
Is within the time.
He did not say New York. He did not say New York.
That's
the propaganda guy said.
Yes.
The moment 7 months ago, all systems of power were shattered because when it broke out in New York, it couldn't be stopped.
He said that?
No, it's the assumption. He didn't say.
All I know is
he didn't say. Since
I
7 months,
didn't hear the full.
Well, I heard it. He was basically
I
talking
didn't hear the full
thing. The moment 7 months ago, it was the moment our government failed.
It happened in the same month as New York. 27 days is not a full month. Why would he talk about New York?
That's why I'm trying to. Because
I'm talking about it's in Washington. He's talking about Washington. You're like, no, outbreak broke out in New York. I know it's in New York.
I'm aware.
I'm talking about Washington.
That's not what I'm talking about. Stop saying just Washington.
That's what I was talking
about. 7 months ago, the outbreak broke out in New York. The outbreak could not be contained. It moved on to Manhattan and into New York, into DC.
Mm-hmm.
The virus could not be stopped. Meaning, essentially, you are looking at it at this perspective that
the
outbreak just broke out in DC, and it's 7 months. No, it's 7 months since initial outbreak. The initial outbreak was in New York, but because the virus couldn't be stopped there, it spread out and moved up towards the north, DC.
Yes,
DC got hit, and then because it happened within a month, does not negate the fact that the guy's meaning is the seats of power was over the moment the virus outbreak occurred. That's basically what he was trying to get at. The moment the virus broke out was the moment systems of government failed and it was over. 7 months. There is nobody in charge. We're in command. That's what he was. That was the quote. That's basically what the quote is. All right.
Oh, let's see. I'm trying to find the prompt for the whole thing for it.
Being the sons of, I think it's the true sons. No, hyena territories. Maybe a hyena propaganda. Not outcast. I believe federal is under hyena. Federal triangle.
Hopefully, let's see this propaganda thing, because I need to know what he said. Where would it be under?
Federal Triangle, male, hyena propaganda. Probably. What if we have an intel for that?
So we just came from
Federal Triangle.
Federal Triangle. Let's see.
She still hasn't spoken yet? Not a peep. I guess it's not exactly shocking considering what she's been through. Are you sure it's not medical? I mean, we aren't exactly state-of-the-art here, but we haven't found any problems. What can we do for her? Teresa's been working with her as much as she can. Activities mostly. Painting, games, that kind of thing. Is it helping? Yeah, for sure. But it's a process, and Teresa has a lot on her plate. Maybe if you can stop by sometimes. Me? The only time that little girl lights up is when you're around.
Wait, there's a third division game?
Yeah.
They're working on a third one.
Sure. I know you're busy. I'll make time.
I believe they announced a third one in development. But it hasn't... so they're working on the third division game. I don't know where it's going to take place, but rumor has it's going to probably be either in California or Texas or something. They don't want it. They're going to move it from East Coast to West Coast. Basically, the idea is to fight back for the country. So they're going from the east to the west. Because the whole country is in disarray. The reason it would be Texas is because of the border. But I could be wrong. That's some assumptions. And yes, it's based off Reddit. To trust Littleton.
Yeah, I can't find this data thing. Just want to see the dialogue of what he says. Is like that solve what we were talking about. Because 7 months could be between both.
I don't know when the second wave really takes place. And I'm assuming it's about maybe a week or two after the first wave. And that's because of Keener himself, who literally makes it seem like...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The whole that's why I was confused by the story, because Keener's here. He fled New York because we chased him down. He fled to D.C., and that's what I thought. Maybe he started here, but no, it wouldn't make sense.
No, it seems like he's going back to New York.
That's the new mission. The DOC is New York.
Yeah.
About him.
So he came here, then went back to New York. That's kind of stupid.
From what I thought, it was about him fleeing, going to Washington D.C., and infecting Washington D.C., making sure it's infected too.
No, I think he fled.
Apparently, this is already infected.
All right, we're going to the world's edge. And I think we should just run straight to that safe house in the 26.
Or
27 now area. Because then we'll end it there at the safe house.
Yeah, we won't have enough time to do the one thing.
Friendly
But,
combatants
okay,
detected.
yeah, keep going, yeah, keep going.
Why? Oh, there's okay, yeah. I see.
No, keep going.
Let's get the unhappy business out of the way. We're making some changes. I doubt you're gonna like them, but we have two choices. Pull together and work hard, or die. First off, from now on, everybody works. Everybody. You don't find a way to pitch in, you're out on your own. It's not fair for the people who work the hardest and risk the most to support folks that sit by. Obviously, exceptions will be made for the injured and infirm, and we're not gonna have kids working in coal mines, but anybody can contribute by doing simple chores. It's mostly luck that got us this far. If we're gonna survive, it's gonna take sacrifice and the hardest work we've ever done. Anybody who isn't willing to do their share can't stay here. It's as simple as that.
Friendly combatants nearby.
Alright. I can see what I can agree with that guy. Alright, I'm at the location. Where you at?
Let's go. Oh, you're running there? I just
I'm right here. I got here.
What's there? On, so if Washington D.C. got infected 27 days after New York, what's the time after the other states? Because that means numerous amount of states have been infected.
Yeah.
Because you got Delaware you have Delaware. You have you have all these other states right next to New York. They're like all in this like really small circle. It would make sense to have California or Texas be infected. That's all the way down.
Heavily armored
The states.
hostile detected.
On reinforcements.
Yo, I'm not sure about the whole comment about California or something like that.
Bro.
You know, it would be cool to see Gavin Newsom, our favorite person.
Priority item completed.
He's hiding in a corner.
You have to save him from hyenas or some
Object of interest
pyromancers.
Oh man, no, yeah. They're not
Save
gonna,
the governor.
No. It's gonna be oh man. What are they called? They're gonna be held. They're gonna be the LA gang.
It's probably gonna be called the LAGs. Yeah, like, because they want to make that. If we got all the way down to California, that means every state is practically almost infected.
Yeah.
Every state. Which I don't think they would branch out that far, because it looks like from the first game, we were so close to finding a cure. Like, we got all the stuff for it.
Doesn't matter. Keener's gonna make a new virus.
And that's why the DOC stops that.
Right. What? We can't stop the gravy train. Come on.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Oh, they're coming in for the right. I likes to light himself up. Where you at? Almost feels like I'm the one doing all the fighting.
You are.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
No, you're by yourself. You got your boys behind you.
Wait, armored hostile this side. Alright, we got it.
Yeah. So it's basically we don't know about what stage it's going to be. It's still currently in development. Possibly 2026 to 2027.
Supply room
Release
access
date.
unlocked.
Yeah.
So we're far still. That's a far timeline because Division 2 came out in 2019.
Yeah. It's because this game didn't do so well.
Maybe.
And
Yeah.
Ubisoft is right now hurting
Yeah.
because of all their failed games. You want? I don't even need to name all of them because they're all bad.
And then when you go and get a different CEO or different people.
That's if they even make it. To be
Yeah,
honest.
if you survive to it.
Yeah, because right now they're bleeding everything. Because France, man, they're retarded.
Alright, let's go straight to 20. Save us.
Heck, man, what can I do with them?
Because he's special. And not in a good way.
I can climb up here and then I can jump down. That's retarded.
I'm down here.
And I'm level 27.
Detected. From the control point in proximity.
Once we get this thing unlocked, we should be able to know the entire area.
Yeah. And then when they're...
And then, yeah, and then when we get back, we'll do that one mission.
Yeah, we still got a good
so we
couple
can knock
days.
out that summer thing. Summer 2, 25. Oh man, you guys gotta watch out for Big Daddy drifting.
Fine, he's dead.
Aim for the grill.
And nothing for me.
Hostile control point nearby.
Thank you.
This is the...
Don't
something
tell
I'll
me you
get.
went down.
No, I'm still alive.
Elite Patrol? Okay.
He's a mech unit. I see a suit. He's out of the water. We need to get the sisters.
Big Daddy. Not with us. Get midget.
Oh, we got XP for that. Oh, it's an event.
Yeah, it was a patrol.
Elite Patrol neutralized. 51,000? That's pretty good. Oh, come on. Alright, you guys.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Alright, it's this house over here.
They're coming down the street. Resource
You're
convoy.
Device detected.
I'm gonna sit by and get this audio over there. Oh, it's up top. It's upstairs.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Yeah, so if the cabin in both sides. Dang it. It's crazy how New York is like is more plants than fire.
New York? DC, you mean?
Do you see it? Yeah. Because 27 days, that's basically almost the same time for me.
Move now! Anyone else is on the screws? I'll push you all!
Now, I don't know about if what you said was about us being the same division unit or division person.
I'm assuming that's it. Because the way Adam Keezer talks is we're the same person. This is based on how he's been talking to us in the game so far.
Hostile control point identified.
The wind has been intense, and we can harvest that energy to power the city. With these new renewable sources of energy, we can finally start
This is the same. Is it underground or is it? Oh, it's above.
Yeah.
always run along, but I want to wish you well.
Okay.
Looks like a division agent took his work home with him. Quite literally. He's left you plenty to follow up on. If you see him around, be sure you say thanks. Good luck out there, Agent.
Growth. Guys. It's like gas station. No, toxic alley. Oh. Toxic alley. Maybe it's in. Oh, it must be in the other area.
Not being the other area.
Could probably try and run there real quick. One of the
Hold on, what's it? Wait, what is it called? What's the mission called?
toxic. Called toxic. Okay. Take over the toxic alley control point. Let's expand and secure the downtown west. Foggy bottom.
Is it Toxic Alley control point?
Yeah. Unless it's in downtown and we just missed it. It's one of these little side things. I don't think so.
Toxic Alley we already have controlled already. We did it already. Or it's Toxic Alley.
Where's it? Oh, toxic
We
alley.
already have it done. If it's Toxic Alley, we have that done already.
Crack on screen.
So it's Toxic Alley and Word End?
Alright. Well, yeah, I'm gonna teleport there. That's if I have to just go there now, because it looks like it might be bugged.
Was the sheriff here?
Just left.
Where to?
Wherever there's shit needing to be done, I guess. There's certainly no shortage.
We got lucky, didn't we?
Lucky?
When the network went down, it could have been the end of everything. But we got exactly the help we needed.
Yeah. It's nice to finally have a competent agent in town.
Ha. You got me.
Wait, you doing? I'm gonna head to the cell and check out what it is. Because clearly you're smoking something.
Toxic alley.
Alright, let's see.
Right here. Take over the toxic alley control point. It might be just a bug
Thanks,
quest.
Agent. Our supplies are really starting to run low. We're in good shape now. Thanks.
Yes, but take over the Toxic Alley control point. We already have it taken over. So weird. Why would it? Oh, I'm being summoned, and you're being summoned.
I'll end it here.
So weird. I don't know why we'd be bugged like that.
I don't know. I don't see any other control point with toxic alleyway. Unless there's another one inside the oh, it says downtown, and the downtown's right here. Yeah. Maybe I'll just walk out and walk back into it. That's what's got in the bag.
Glad you could join us.
Let's take him on. Hey there, agent.
Oh. Walk right back in. Toxic alleyway.
Through the trees sounds like one of those sleep machines.
Alright. Yeah. The bug. Well, I guess we're done. Well, actually, the map almost done. Let's see. Just gotta knock out this area. This one, and so we're good. Hey. On. And in the dark zones it would. Oh, I'm moving. Alright. Got main missions. Oh. Actually, no, 2. Oh, I was right, 3. How about this one down here? Alright. As always, like and subscribe. See you guys next time.